Wow, hello guys, this is Street Affairs on winztv, a program we set aside to know the minds of people on the streets. Today, we are in Lagos, Yaba to be precise. My name is Manuela Ifunaya, and this program is proudly supported by Goldmore International Limited. Today's question is, if at the age of 60 you have just one son, so precious and dear to you, you sold and invested all you have into the life and future of this boy. So let's say that you sent him abroad and he came back big and better. Suddenly, someone shows up to claim this boy. Even your wife supports the motion that you are not the biological father to that boy. I mean, at the age of 60, what will be your reaction? What will you do? I'm coming to get your opinion. Stay tuned. Keep watching winztv. If at the age of 60 you have just one son, so precious and dear to you.
Yes.
You sold and invested all you have into the life of this boy.
Yes.
You sent him abroad and he came back big and better.
Yes.
Suddenly, someone showed up and said that this son of yours is not yours.
Yeah.
And even your wife supports the motion that you are not the biological father to that child.
God forbid.
What will be your reaction at the age of 60?
Well, I'll feel bad. I'll feel bad. But I'll be praying, let someone be at my side to hold me, because I can do anything.
You suck!
So I would like somebody to be on my side to say, Mommy, take it easy. Otherwise, I'll do something else.
I'll just laugh first, you understand? And what I'll do is, since I'm a Christian and all that, you understand? I pray, I'll go to God in prayer.
I can't believe it. Well, anyway, seriously, I don't even know what to say, because it's really somehow like for like all your investments on the boy and end up not being my son. Wow. As in, I won't. First of all, I will just be devastated. I don't even know what to do.
It's a tough question, but my joy is to make sure he's happy at the end of the day and see. But I'll forgive my wife, but I'll move on.
It's just between me and my wife, you know. Between me and the woman, the mother, you know. If of the truth, what she's saying is true, you know. I don't think I have any choice than to just let the boy go, you know.
The only regret I would have taken from this whole scenario is that my wife actually lied, so basically. But the truth about the issue is I've actually invested in the child. Even though I have to sell everything, well, that's the way God wants it. Sometimes destiny has a way of taking things at the end of the day. So I don't think at age 60, I should be fighting another man over a child.
Okay. If at the age of 60, you have just one son, so precious and dear to you, you sold and invested all you have into the life of this boy, sent him abroad, and he came back big and better. Suddenly, somebody showed up to claim this son of yours. Even your wife is supporting the motion that you are not the biological father to that son. At the age of 60.
As in, I'm 60.
You're 60.
Hey, that's why I die now. Why would she say that to me? Is she crazy?
Hey, what happened?
My own son for 60 good years. Hey, man. We have to do something about it now. Like, my own son.
What will you do?
That moment, I think I will deal with the woman that very moment. First, that is for me. That very moment. She won't even come close to me, because if she do, I think I will just kill her there.
Nope.
Well, speaking for myself, like every other human person, I think one's first reaction would be that of a shock. Okay, it would be a shock to you because, of course, you do not expect that you've been living with someone and there's so much deceit involved. Now, but basically, it has happened, and the most logical thing to do is actually to move on. Now, how do you move on? Basically, accept the fact. You can't fight it.
At the age of 60?
Yeah, you can't fight it.
Okay.
If at the age of 60 you have just one son, you love him so much, so precious and dear to you, you sold and invested all you have into the life of this boy. So let's say that you sent him abroad and he came back big and better. Suddenly, someone shows up and say, this is my biological son, not yours. And your wife supposed the motion that you are not the biological father to that boy. At the age of 60, what will be your reaction? What will you do?
Well, I won't accept that. I'll be very angry with my wife.
Hey, what happened?
With my wife, that is a softened emotion. Because after all these years, at the age of like that would be like I've spent 40 or almost 40 years with her. She's now coming to tell me, no, I'm not the real father of the son. Where do I want to start from again at the age of 60? So I won't accept that. I'm very angry with her. Even it might cause a fight between both of us. But before she can keep that secret for me for like 40 years, because I will have attained like 60 years by that time. Yeah, I won't accept that at all. I won't accept that.
So, what will you do with your life? And like, will you let the boy go?
No,
or?
at all. I won't. His son. That's the son. No, I won't allow that. So, I won't.
So you fight to hold on?
I will fight. I will go to
Hey,
court.
what happened?
Well, first of all, there are two ways to it, honestly. And the first way is that investing in a child like that till I got to 60, at that point, it is very apparent that I'm a little bit weak, you know. But also, I'm very sure that at that time, for me to have invested so much in him, I would have had assets. So I can just release. It will not come very easy, yeah, sure, because of the emotional commitment and all of that in that child. I've come to love the child so much. I'm emotionally attached to that child. The love will be very painful, and it becomes a trust issue between me and my wife.
Hey,
because she's lied to me about the state of things regards the son, and somebody is coming to lay claim. So we'll do our DNA test. Once the DNA test proves that it's actually not my son, I will leave the boy, who is now more than 18 years, to make decisions. Who is your father?
In short, I will consult myself with the religion.
Nope.
That's the only way I will get out of it. If I go about it in the way of the world,
hey, what happened?
Man will commit suicide though. But if I consult myself with the religion, I know that God's plan for me is greater than that.
Well, yes, initially I might probably be shocked. But truly, the scriptures tells us that children are a heritage of God. And so really, God is the one that owns all children. And the one who invested and who brought up the child has a claim because he has invested in that person. So